I will do a lot of damage. You can see exactly how much damage I'm doing. I'm doing 70 damage over time. And guys, that is so much. And oh, we do steal the kill there. And then I think the cats are going to get the kill on Ymir. And oh, we do get the kill on Cupid. Be on the defensive, and I do get the kill. She will get hit with my AoE, and she's going to get smacked right in the face. Hello guys, how you doing? It's Peabutnutter Jelly time, and guys, we are playing with Freya, and I just wanted to showcase a new build that I have with Freya in terms of skills and in terms of items. So guys, what we start off with the Spear of the Magus level 1 for that early magical penetration and that extra health. I've seen people go with that Warlock Sash, but it does take a lot more. It does take about 700 more doubloons or gold or whatever the currency is to do your complete build. So this Spear of the Magus gives you an early 300 health, which really helps you survive. And guys, I start with a girdle, and that helps us against any early ganking. And what we can do with the girdle is go for this blue buff early on if Bastet decides to help. And if that's the case, then it can be pretty good. And if Bastet wants to help me with this, then we can get early EXP. And the new Hand of Gods is the girdle, as it gives you super damage. And with Freya, it's really good because you benefit from the 30 attack power, and then you also benefit from the 50 magic power, which benefits again your attack power. So it is good. So I don't know if the enemy's gonna push out. So we are susceptible to ganks, but I don't think Bastet is gonna help me. If she does help me, then it is gonna be good for us as we get that early jump in EXP. And I do think I want that as soon as I can. And I'm gonna get that girdle. And I will do a lot of damage. You can see exactly how much damage I'm doing. I'm doing 70 damage over time. And guys, that is so much. And oh, Bastet actually taking my mana. That is no good, but I did buy those extra mana pots. And look how quick we kill the enemy and, well, not the enemy, but we kill the minions, and we are able to get back in lane early on. And hopefully she doesn't lose that mana buff. I don't think she will, but we can get an early push on. And I do believe that they are going for the green buff there. Yes, they are. And it looks like we have a Freya and Ymir in our lane. And I don't know what she's doing. And what we can do, we can just lay down the hurt. Hey, what's up, Freya? What's up, Freya? And let us see what she is building. She's building Boots of the Magi. And what is not good about Boots of the Magi is that it makes her really squishy early on. So I do like to have the extra DPS down. And let us see what we can do here. She is gonna go. Bastet is gonna go for the kill, but she is gonna get a lot of hurt there, and that is no good. She might actually be wasting our blue, and I don't want that to happen. And what I can do is I can hit Freya with the extra hits there, and Ymir, he is trying to block, but it's not gonna work very well out for her. And so Ymir Freya is actually a pretty good defensive combo, especially since she did get that buff. So she is just laying down the hurt on the minions. And what can we do? And I do get banished, but that is no problem as I'm still doing a lot of damage to her. And what I can do is next time Bastet does jump out, I can give her a Girdle of Might. I don't know if you have to stay in the radius, but I know that it does give a lot of damage. And Bastet just trying to use all her mana as she does have a full bar. Let's see, Freya is gonna go with DPS there. And I think we can kill these archers right here. Freya using a lot. And what we can do is we can actually kill Freya there. Yes, we get the kill. And Ymir is backing off with that Girdle of Might. You guys can see exactly how powerful that is early on. And so while we get the Spear of the Magus, we don't have that much DPS. So we actually have to supplement that with as much as we can. Oh, Bastet getting hit by those archers. And what I can do is I can get the second level of the Spear of the Magus if I so choose. But I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna use her kitty cats there. and I am targeted by the tower, and I'm gonna have to back out there as I'm taking a lot of damage. And oh, so is Bastet, and oh, she does get killed, but that is no good. She doesn't want to engage me though, but I don't know if that's a smart choice, as she is taking a lot of damage. Can I banish her? I think I can banish her. Yes, I do banish her. And she's gonna get hit by all those minions in the left lane, and so that is good for us. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back out as I have no HP whatsoever. Freya looking to banish me, but she's not gonna be able to do that, guys, and we are going to lane back with Bastet. And I do have my ultimate. If I had more mana, I would have just jumped in right on her tower, and I think she's going to retreat. So we're just going to have to be a little bit careful. So far, we are 0-0-2. Bastet with both the kills. She is going Heartseeker, which makes her quite squishy. And if she doesn't play this right, she can die. And oh, she is looking to dive on Freya, but I do believe Ymir is going to come right around the corner. She is using her ultimate, but oh, Bastet does get the kill after I do all the work, and that is no problem. I am fine with sharing my kills. And we are missing a Ymir. Ymir, Frozen Frost Giant. And we are missing quite a lot of enemies here, and that is no problem. Just go back to lane, get some EXP. I am fine with that. And oh, we lost 2 in the right. Ymir with the Chin's Blade and a Hide of the Leviathan, which actually is the strongest item against Freya in the game, because she has both that magic power and that physical power boost. So Ymir going to shut me down early as soon as he can. And guys, I don't know if I have an answer for that. And oh, we do have... Oh, that's no good. And oh, we do steal the kill there, and then I think the cats are gonna get the kill on Ymir. Yes, we do get a kill on Ymir. And so you guys, oh, I didn't really talk about my skills, but you see that I am leveling Pulse before I am leveling my number 1, and that allows me to do more damage to these minions and clear out this minion line without much trouble. I think we can take this, and I do think we need to retreat, as I do not want to be in left lane by myself and be caught off guard. And so after I build my Spear of the Mages, I do build reinforced boots, because Freya does get super tanky, and if she gets crowd control, guys, that is pretty much GG for her. And it looks like Anubis is he having trouble? I don't know. And here on the right is 0-3. So our left lane is destroying their right. Our right lane is feeding, and so I think this calls for a swap. They are all the way right, so I don't know. That is quite dangerous. And we are having a little bit of issues here with our teammates. And I can hit number 1, and I can use my thing, and I do see Bastet in the right. Oh, I don't know where the enemy is. Oh, they are right there. Oh, can we get the kill on this, please? Thank you so much. And so rather than going number 4 all the way, I do build some damage with the Radiate in case I do have the opportunity to get in close. And what we can do is destroy this minion line. As you can see, I will destroy this minion line pretty quickly. And we do have archers here, but it is okay. And oh, Bastet on the right getting a double kill. And I do have to call an enemy Freya missing left. And I don't want my team to be out-ganked. And we do have a Ymir here, and he's just taking some extra damage. He doesn't care. He's a boss. He says, I don't care how much damage you do. And with that, we can do a lot of damage to Ymir, actually. And what we can do is we can actually kill Ymir right here, guys. And even though he's building that Hide of the Leviathan, he is still really squishy because Freya does so much damage, and we haven't even started building most of our DPS, but we do have the magical penetration, which allows us to do a lot of true damage early on. And I do not have my cooldown or my ultimate ready, but that is okay, guys. I think what we can do is we can actually hit this green buff on the left. I don't know where Ymir is, but he's gonna have, oh, there is no green buff there. But what we can do, we can support mid lane if he is still there. I don't know if I think Freya backed out, so I don't think he's still there anymore. And there is a Sobek Hebo in the left lane. And let's see what we can do. They are pushing, and there is Freya taking the yellow buff. And she is taking the blue buff. Ooh, can we be a sneaky tiger? I really hope we can be. She is gone. She is missing. And I think we can actually take this, no problem. Now give this to Anubis, as he does need it. And there is a Freya, as she does banish, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Oh, we are in between towers here, and that is not a good sign. And what we can do is we can actually tower dive if we so choose. But we are in a very dangerous spot in between locations, and guys, that's never a good spot to be in. I think we can actually tower dive. I think we can actually tower dive Freya here, and I think we will. And oh, we do get the kill on Cupid, and it is good, but we need to retreat out of here, otherwise we're going to get killed. And oh, Bastet coming in to tower dive, and she's going to do so much damage. And Sobek, he is trying to do damage to me, and that is no problem. We do have minions coming in, but that is okay, and we are going to get out of here scot-free. And yes, we need to retreat. We need to retreat as soon as we can. I do think, oh, we can engage this ymir as Bastet is here too. It is a 3-on-1 exchange encounter. And oh, we do see a Hebo, and I don't have anything to kill him with, and Bastet hopefully can hold this off. And I don't think Sobek's going to be able to get the kill, as he is building pretty tanky. Yes, he is. And so after that, guys, I do build my reinforced boots, as I do get that cooldown reduction, or the passive crowd control reduction, excuse me, and then I also get that physical magical defense and the HP regeneration over time. It looks like Freya's trying to push up on our middle tower, and we can just counter push her to much success. And look, Freya is building all magic, and I don't know if it's good, because she gets really squishy when she builds all magic, and that is the biggest problem I found with Freya, is that she can just get destroyed in the game because she is so squishy. I think she's gonna push out with a pulse here, or she's just gonna dance, and I think we're just gonna dance. Dance, 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 dance. And there's a Hebo. Hello, Hebo, how you doing? I don't know. Oh, there is some.
An ally has been slain.
And what we can do is we can lay down the fire on the Sobek, and I think he is gonna die. And we can kill that. What we can do, and yes, we can kill that Sobek, no problem. And we can actually hit this Freya. And what we can do is we do have our girdle, so we are doing so much more damage than she is. But I think she is more. Oh, she actually helped me there with that pulse. And I don't know. Can I kill Hebo? Can I save myself? I do believe I can. Yes, Freya, can you help me in here? Yes, he is gonna help me. And guys, that was so close. Holy crap. I don't want to engage, as I have so little health. And guys, if I did not have that extra physical protection, I would have certainly died. And guys, that is going really well. My third item I do get is that Fatalis. And why do I build the Fatalis as my third item? That cooldown reduction is so good for my ultimate. And guys, also, that attack speed really boosts your damage, because you have that flat magical attack damage bonus, and it really adds up, because at the third level, the third tier of Fatalis, you do an extra 3 or 4 hits, and there is Sobek coming in to do some damage there. Let us see what we can do, and we can do a lot of damage to this Sobek here. And yes, oh, we get the kill. Look at how much damage that does, indeed. And what we can do is we can make Ymir fly up in the air, and he says, "Whippy!" Oh, Bastet looking to push, and she needs to back out right now, as she doesn't really have much support. And Sobek getting hit. And what we can do is we can hit them right here, and actually we can tower dive Hebo. I don't think we need to do it just yet. And yes. And what we, oh no, I do miss all my shots there. And ooh, Sobek just barely able to get away, and you guys can wait. Oh, she is diving quite a bit, and we do need to help Bastet, as we don't want her to get targeted by that tower, and she's gonna get killed, and we need to help her, as she is far out. And oh no, and it looks like Anhir is gonna go down, as we don't really have too much support there going on. we need to back out as soon as we can, as Sobek does not have anything to engage with. And oh no, he's getting chased by a Cupid, and I don't know if Sobek's going to be able to get away. He has so low health. And what we can do is, oh, he does get tossed by Cupid, but I don't have any mana. And oh, we do have Cupid, and oh, but we don't have any support, so we're gonna have to just back out here. And hopefully the Sobek is not chasing us, and he is not. And they are back in lane. Freya is in right. I think we can actually push a tower here at this point. And oh, Anubis is pushing out, but he's by himself. And I did call the retreat, and so hopefully we're doing okay. And guys, let us see our score. 608 so far, and you can see us doing a lot of damage. I hope this does get pushed into late game, as if the enemy doesn't surrender. But the enemy usually does end up surrendering pretty early on. And in here, I think looking to push.
Enemy missing. Right.
And what we can do is we can actually kill. And what we can do is we can actually get quite a few hits off on Hebo. And there's an enemy Sobek coming right in this area. And oh, I do miss. But what I can do is I can hit Hebo 3 times, and that is going to cause him to be on the defensive, and I do get the kill. Sobek is in a lot of trouble, and oh, there is a Ymir coming out. I do not want to get frozen by him. And oh, I do miss that. I am getting slowed, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away. No, that is my first death of the game, as I overextended a little bit, and I did get slowed. And oh, they do need a lot of help. It is 3-on-1. And now that I've finished my Fatalis, guys, I'm going to be capable of doing a lot more damage. Oh, that was a 2-for-3 exchange, and we lost 3 in that, and that is no good. It looks like our An here is pretty bad, so if he goes to engage, I will have to lay back just a little bit. And guys, that's really good to know the scores on your team, because if you realize one person is bad and he's engaging, you most likely do not want to follow them. Bastet in a lot of trouble. And they are tower diving like bosses, and Freya is just so close to death, and Bastet does want to go for it, but she's going to take the safer route, the better route, I would say, and she is going to just retreat there for now. And so now that I have my level 3 Fatalis, I do get my cooldown on not 90 seconds, but I do believe it is every 68 seconds. And guys, that is 12 seconds is a huge difference, especially when the enemy does not have the benefit. And guys, look how many shots I can lay down with this. I can lay down 8 shots with my number 2, and I am with the An here, and I just want to be careful as to not follow him into battle, as I know he is not. Oh. And there is a lot of enemies here, and we just want to be super careful as we don't want to die here. And can we actually kill the Hebo here? I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, and no, oh, we don't get it. And I tried to lift her off and to no avail. And what we can do is we can just defend this tower for a little bit, as we don't have any support. And finally, that Freya there, she's gonna lay down the hurt on us, I believe. And I don't know where the enemy is. Oh, and there's Sobek there, and what he can do is I'm gonna hit her once and twice and 3 times. Yes, look at the big AoE splash on her skills, and we can clear out some of the minions. I do believe that they do need help right there. I'm running into Sobek, and her does need a lot of help, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get there in time. And yes, Sobek is running away, the enemy Sobek, that is. And I think we'll actually be able to engage here, as we do have a Bastet. And oh, we do have a slow on the Sobek, and Sobek is not going to make it out alive. And yes, Bastet does get the kill there, and that is no problem. And we want to attack the Fire Giant. Okay, we can definitely do that, but it is risky, as we... Oh, the enemy is down 3, but we don't... I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't have any tank ability. And it looks like An here with the buff. And what we can do is we can lay down the hurt on the Hebo and the Cupid, and
retreat.
And we do get Creeping Curse there, but he does get slowed. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the kill. I don't have any mana, and Kibo does get the kill there. I'm going to try to get a girdle on, but I don't think I'll be able to chase him down, as he does do a lot of damage, and I'm going to have to back out there, as I don't want to get killed, and there is Anubis. And where does Anhir die to? Does he die to the Fire Giant? I'm not quite sure, and hopefully he is okay. And he does get killed. And wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And oh, there's an enemy Freya behind us, and I did not see that, and I'm gonna die here, right, guys? Oh, that is no good, because I did not see that behind us. And I knew they were somewhere in the jungle, and I probably shouldn't have engaged, as I don't really have too much to go with. And guys, my third item that I do get is the Polynomicon. Well, I do check what the enemy is building. If anyone is building defense, then I do get a Divine Ruins. Only Sobek is getting the Stone of Gaia, but he is building super tanky. So, but this Polynomicon does do a lot of magical power, and this is where I'm actually going to start stacking some damage on top of my Fatalis. And the next item I usually get is Ymir in the mid, and Bastet able to kill, and Freya, it cannot escape those cats, and she is using her ultimate to lay down fire, but look at how tanky Bastet is, and oh, she is slowed by Ymir's. I don't think Freya, look at how much damage Freya does, a ridiculous number of damage, and so she probably should have banished there, but I don't know if it was on cooldown or not. And oh, we are getting a little bit of lag there. Oh, hello Sky, how are you? And let us see if we can keep continuing. And so Bastet with so little health, she needs to retreat, and I think I can provide Sobek with the support. I don't know what Anhir is doing, but he is all the way pushed up against their Phoenix. And what we can do is we can solo a Sobek or a Cupid. I do not want to be attacking Sobek, as he does have that DPS with him. And we have destroyed a middle tower. And what we can do is we can lay down the hurt on Cupid as he is behind us. And lag! No, that is not a good thing. And there's a wild Hebo coming in, and guys, I can't do anything as I am getting so much lag. I am gonna get killed right here as I don't have any support, and I lag to death, guys. I don't know what is going on with my computer. If you guys like my content and you guys want to help me get a computer that actually functions inside heavy battles, I would really appreciate it. And a Hebo kill and a Cupid kill and maybe a Ymir kill? No, there is a Freya there. She does need to back out, I think. Although I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Oh, Bastet getting hurt by Freya a lot, but she can. Oh, she's gonna get banished, and she might actually go get killed here. And she does get killed here. And here, doing with the jump, he can use his ultimate to take down Ymir, but he's just gonna instead get killed straight on. I don't know why he jumped into that. And then our Sobek trying to save and kill this Freya. And oh, she does have her ultimate, and she's that is a bad exchange. That was almost a 4 for 3. And as we are now just giving the enemy free kills, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit safer. And guys, when the enemy is coming for those ganks, you know what the best remedy for that is? The best remedy is wards. And you do see, Sobek, can you get away? And hopefully he's going to be able to get away from this. And yes, he is. He is going to get away fine and dandy. And so when the enemy is starting to do the gank game, you do need to purchase those wards. Anubis out by himself. I do need to support him as much as I can, as there's a wild Hebo coming in to kill. Oh, that is no good, as we are just engaging one-on-one. And I'm going to have to throw down a bad ward there. And I'm going to have to go back to our tower to defend. And we do see the Sobek in the Fire Giant there. And we don't want to be caught off guard. There is a Sobek here. And what we can do is we can kill him and steal this buff. And can we... how much damage can we do? The Sobek is going to die, certainly, as he doesn't really have any escapes. what we can do is we can lift him off the ground and kill him. And yes, bye-bye, Sobek. It was nice knowing you, but you shouldn't go for those green buffs by yourself. Thank you for the green buff. It was very delicious. And I don't know if we can... And we can actually gank middle lane right here. And I have no idea what ymir is jumping into, but whatever he did, it was not really beneficial. And guys, Peabut is going to go down, as he won't be able to escape that. And I do miss a lot of my shots there. Freya trying to do a lot of damage at least, but she will get hit with my AoE, and she's gonna get smacked right in the face. And guys, that is GG for her. What we can do is we can get the Fire Giant, and I think that would be a very good choice right now, as the enemy is mostly dead. And I really want to get that, but let's hope that we can kill this guy without much stealing. I know Cupid can get a steal, because I've played with several Cupids in several games where he did cast the ultimate down and steal it. And I do see a Cupid coming, and I hope this isn't one of those games where he does get the steal. And no, he does not. And we can get the Gold Fury there. And we do... and I am slowed, I am mesmerized, and it looks like Bastet is okay. And what we can do is we can throw down some cover fire, but we need to escape right here. They're trying to engage, so I don't know what he's trying to do, but Anubis in a lot of trouble here. And there is a lot of enemies coming in. And we can do a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. And what we can do is we can banish Sobek up in the air, and hopefully we can get away with that. And there's a ward right in middle lane, and that is not a good thing. And Ymir is right on my tail. And Cadbury with a double kill. I do think we can actually flip this around, and with a triple kill, and I will come back to engage, as I do have a lot of DPS and a lot of slows, and I think we can actually kill this Ymir right here. And he's gonna try to kill me, but I'm gonna kill him before his ultimate goes down, as that was so neck and neck. And oh my god, we can actually go push as they're down for 30 seconds. We do need to attack here, and I don't have any life leech, but hopefully we can take down this middle Phoenix and this left Phoenix as well. And I'm going to use my #1 here. And no, we don't need the Gold Fury. What we do need is we need to kill the Phoenix as soon as we can. And we can kill one Phoenix. And guys, I think we can get this 2 Phoenix without much problems here. And yes, we will get this Phoenix as well. And the Fire Giant is so strong. And what we can do is we can just back out here for now, and the right lane does need to be pushed. And so now, after we destroy 2 Phoenixes, we can push the Gold Fury, and that is a good choice, as that will just buff up our gold lead. And guys, it is freaking cold in here, guys. 12-3-16 so far. Very much. And you can see exactly how much damage I did with that one hit. It was 500 damage, guys. And not only that, I do get a lot after that. I do see the enemies pushing out, but guys, I have 3,000 gold, and I have to spend this. Let us see what the enemy is building. No one's really building magical defense still, and guys, that is my cue to build Rod of Tahuti. Really, oops, I did not mean to do that, but I do get that cooldown pretty quickly. So the right tower is down. 2 Phoenixes are down, guys. It's looking real good for us, and unless we make a real big blunder, guys, it looks like we're going to secure this win. And right now it's just stat padding or stat losing, depending on what you do with what you have. And let us just take some of these buffs here, as no one is getting them. I missed the middle one, but that is okay. We can get that. Level 20. Hello, how are you doing? Finally, I hit a game with late game, as most of the games I do play with Freya do end up in a surrender. And so there is a Cupid out in the left lane, and I do want to see what. And I don't know if he gets the slow, and I do believe he does to get the slow. And he thinks he can hit me with his ultimate, but guys, I have my ultimate as well, and that is GG for him. And guys, if you are fighting someone solo that has the Fire Giant, that is not a good choice unless you are really beefy.
Get left lane.
And oh, there is a Freya out in left lane, and I do believe that we can get her. And what I'm doing is trying to round up these guys, but they did not fall for the trick. And Sobek getting pushed into the Minotaur. What I want to do is I want to just secure this right Phoenix as insurance. As ooh, I guess we didn't even need it, as Bastet does all the damage to the Minotaur. And guys, you can see 13-3-16 Freya with a 21-4-12 Bastet. She definitely did more damage than I did, but I did a lot of the damage as well. Not a majority, but definitely a lot. And guys, you can see this damage Freya build. It does give her some survivability in the beginning, so your deaths will be lower, and your reinforced boots definitely gives you some extra protection, especially against that crowd control. But if you're caught really far out, you're most likely going to die. Those boots are not going to save you. They are not magical Dorothy Wizard of Oz boots. So guys, we have our Fatalis, which really increases our damage output. And if they were doing a lot of physical or some other defense, sometimes I get Chin's Blades just for fun, as it does work, I believe, on the long range basic shot. So when you use your pulse, you can get about 8 or 9 long range shots with slow, with a 10% chance of proccing magical damage, and so it does do a lot of damage here. And I didn't even have to get my Puri Beads, as, I don't know, Ymir did have that freeze, Cupid did have that, but I used my ult to counter most of those crowd control effects. And so guys, you can see Freya very strong if she's played correctly, and especially if you augment her survivability with health and with a little bit of protection, she can do so much damage, especially late game, guys. And you can see the enemy Freya actually not bad, 9 and 11, pretty even, probably one of the better players on their team. And she was able to just almost out DPS our Bastet, who had a Heartseeker and so many other skills as well, and on a few occasions probably even killed her. So guys, it is pretty beefy. Freya is so strong if you're able to get those hits in, and if you're able to use that banish well, and if you use that banish, you can get 1 or 2 free hits as they fall to the ground. And guys, that could be the difference between 500 or 1,000 damage, depending on if you crit and depending on your skills and your items. So guys, it is a lot. And so guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, any one of those. And also, peace, love, and ninja, guys. Peabutnutterninja signing out. Bye bye, guys.